With 5 minutes remaining in the qualifying session, here's where our driven cars currently stand. Hoped 03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 23rd position, followed by Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic in 17th. Spark 093 is doing slightly better, currently sitting in 11th place, while 10K Manine 704 is in the top 10 at the moment, holding on to the 10th spot. We'll have to wait and see if any of these positions change as the qualifying session comes to a close. At the start of the race, we saw Shahashi driving a McLaren F1 GTR and currently holding 2nd place. Meanwhile, Plume from Team MD Racing is in 3rd place. And at the moment, 10K Manine 70 for driving a McLaren F1 GTR is in 10th position. Currently, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is in 3rd position, driving a McLaren F1 GTR. On the other hand, R40 from Team Underdogs is in the 8th position, also driving a McLaren F1 GTR. That's the current situation on the track. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 8th place, while MD 162 from Team MD Racing is in 3rd position with a best lap time of 1:13.98, just 1.485 seconds off the fastest lap. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is currently in 6th place and is only 0.5 seconds behind C311 in 5th position. Finally, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is in 3rd position and is currently 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in 2nd place. We just saw D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering move up to 6th place, trailing Z311 in 5th position. Meanwhile, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 3rd place and is only 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in 2nd place. Unfortunately, R40 from Team Underdogs is now in 8th position, being 0.5 seconds behind Grents in 7th position. And lastly, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is still holding onto 3rd place while driving a McLaren F1. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is currently in 6th place while MD 162 from Team MD Racing is in 3rd and trailing Shahashi in 2nd by 0.4 seconds. R40 from Team Underdogs is behind Grants in 7th place and Spark 093 is currently in 12th place, 0.3 seconds behind LV1NNY in 11th place. As of now, Z311 is driving a McLaren F1 GTR and is currently in 5th position. They are 0.2 behind Plume from Team MD Racing in position 4. Meanwhile, MD 162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 3rd position and is trailing 0.4 behind Shahashi in position 2. Also, Z311 is currently in 5th position and is 0.5 behind Plume from Team MD Racing in position 4. Currently Grants is in 7th place and trailing behind E-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering, who is in the 6th position. Z311 is chasing Plume Up from Team MD Racing, who is in the 4th position. Additionally, Grants is leading R40 from Team Underdogs, who is in the 8th position by 0.4 seconds. Lastly, Grants is also chasing D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering 0.3 seconds behind. Currently, Z311 is in 5th place and has a best lap time of 1 minute and 6.327 seconds, just 0.882 seconds behind the fastest lap. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 8th place, trailing behind Grants, who is in 7th position. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is currently in 6th place, leading by 0.4 seconds ahead of Grants in 7th position. Grants, who is driving a Chevrolet, is currently in 7th position, trailing 0.4 seconds behind D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering in 6th position. Currently in position 6 we have D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering, while Grants is in position 7 just behind them. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is in 5th place and hot on the heels of Z311 in 4th. LV1NNY in position 11 is trying to catch up to 10K Manine 704 in position 10. Lastly, R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 8th place with a best lap time of 1:06.348. Currently D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is in 6th place and Grants driving a Chevrolet is right behind them in 7th place. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings driving a McLaren F1 GTR is battling with R40 from Team Underdogs for the 8th position. And finally, Plume Up from Team MD Racing is leading in 5th place, ahead of D-Factor. That's the current status of the race. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 8th position, with Grants just ahead in 7th. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 9th place, and is closely following R40 from Team Underdogs. Meanwhile, Grants is trailing D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering, who is currently in 6th position. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 8th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Grants in 7th. Grants is also only 0.3 seconds ahead of R40, but both drivers are currently trailing D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering, who is in 6th place. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings is nipping at R40's heels in 9th place, just 0.4 seconds behind. We have Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings trying to catch up to R40 from Team Underdogs, who is currently ahead by 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Grants is only 0.3 seconds behind D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering in position 6. Seems like a tight race so far. We have Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings currently in position 9, 0.5 seconds behind or 40 from Team Underdogs in position 8. Grants is holding position 7, with a lead of 0.4 seconds ahead of R40 from Team Underdogs. Speaking of which, R40 from Team Underdogs is currently holding position 8. On the other hand, Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is trailing behind, but has managed to secure their best lap time with a 1:06.249, although it is still 1.535 seconds off the fastest lap. Grants is currently sitting in 7th place, trailing D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering by 0.5 seconds. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is in 9th place, behind R40 from Team Underdogs by 0.5 seconds. Chpak 093 is in 12th place, ahead of Messiah Jammer 95 VLV by 0.3 seconds. Lastly, Grants is in 7th place, leading R40 from Team Underdogs by 0.5 seconds. Gary710 said, "What was the grid size? Looks like we started with a full grid of 28 cars. It's always chaotic at the start of an AI race, but that's what makes it fun." Grants is driving a Chevrolet and currently in 7th position, ahead of R40 from Team Underdogs who is driving a McLaren F1 in the 8th position. Meanwhile, Grants is trailing behind D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering by 0.3 seconds who is currently in the 6th position. Lastly, Chpak 093 is currently in the 12th position, 0.3 seconds behind LV1NNY who is in the 11th position. We have Grants in position 7 driving a Chevrolet and R40 from Team Underdogs in position 8 just half a second behind. LV1NNY is currently trailing behind in position 11, half a second behind 10K Manin 704 in position 10. Also, Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in position 9 driving a McLaren F1 GTR and just half a second behind R40 from Team Underdogs in position 8. Right now we have Messiah Jammer 95 VLV driving a McLaren F1 GTR in the 13th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Chpak 093 who is currently in 12th place. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs is in 8th place, trailing Grants who is in 7th place by just 0.5 seconds. And Chpak 093 is in 12th place, 0.5 seconds behind LV1NNY who is in 11th place. That's the current state of the race. Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is currently in position 9, trailing behind R40 from Team Underdogs who is in position 8. Meanwhile, Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is in 13th place, with a gap of 0.4 behind Chpak 093 in position 12. R40 from Team Underdogs is driving a McLaren F1 and has managed to secure position 8, closing in on Grants in position 7. Lastly, Pikeen Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 16th place, attempting to catch up with Joyman 00 from Team Luna Motorsports in position 15. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 8th position, followed closely by Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in 9th. Neo Texan is driving a McLaren F1 and is currently 0.5 seconds ahead of 10K 704 in the 10th position, who is 0.4 seconds behind Neo Texan. That's where we stand currently. We have Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings currently in 9th position, with a slight lead over 10K 704 in 10th. R40 from Team Underdogs is in 8th position and is just trailing Grants in 7th. Lastly, LV1NNY is currently in 11th position and is about half a second behind 10K 704 in 10th. Currently R40 from Team Underdogs is in 8th position and is 0.5 seconds behind Grants in 7th position. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is following closely behind and is in 9th position, only 0.4 seconds behind R40. Meanwhile, Chpak093 is currently in 12th position, but is leading Messiah Jammer 95 VLV in 13th position by 0.3 seconds. Scof 8C said, 75 damn laps. I know, right? That's a lot of laps. But who knows, anything can happen and anyone can win. Currently in the race, 10K 704 is in 10th place and trailing Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings, who is in 9th place. The Underdogs teams R40 is in 8th place with a slight lead over Grants in 7th place. Meanwhile, Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is slightly ahead of 10K 704 in 10th place, but still within striking distance. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is in 9th place, just behind R40 from Team Underdogs, who is currently in 8th. Chpak093 is currently in 12th position and 10K 704 is in 10th, close behind Neo Texan. Lastly, Grants is in 7th place and holding strong. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 9th position, just half a second behind R40 from Team Underdogs in 8th. Meanwhile, R40 is trailing behind Grants in 7th by 0.4 seconds. Finally, Neo Texan is ahead of 10K 704 in 10th by 0.4 seconds. We have 10K 704 currently holding the 10th position with a best lap time of 1 minute and 6.225 seconds, about 1.710 seconds slower than the fastest lap. Following closely behind is Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in the 9th position, trailing R40 from Team Underdogs in 8th position by 0.4 seconds. R40 from Team Underdogs is chasing down Grants, who currently holds 7th position. And finally, Chpak093 is in 12th position, trailing LV1NNY in 11th by 0.3 seconds. In terms of the current positions, Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is sitting in 9th place and is trailing 5 seconds behind R40 from Team Underdogs in 8th place. Meanwhile, Grants holds 7th position and is ahead of R40 by 4 seconds. Spark093 is currently in 12th place, but is ahead of Messiahjammer 95 VLV, who is in 13th place. Again, those are the current position standings for the racers. We have Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in position 9, currently trailing R40 from Team Underdogs, who is in position 8. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is driving a McLaren F1 GTR and sitting at position 15 with a slight lead over Peking Joyer from Team Black Magic in position 16. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently holding onto the 8th position but being chased down by Grens, who is in position 7. Spark093 is trying to catch up to LV1NNY, who is ahead by just 0.3 seconds in position 11. On the other hand, Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is trying to catch up to Feds, who is in position 14. Meanwhile, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings driving a McLaren F1 is in position 9 and trying to close the 0.5 second gap behind R40 from Team Underdogs in position 8. That's the current state of the race so far. Scuff8CE said, "Not gonna race myself but just watch." Anyone here know or have heard of the track called Gillen's Ringen? Hey Scuff8CE, I'm not sure about Gillen's Ringen, but there are so many amazing tracks out there. I'm a big fan of classic tracks like Monaco and Enna Bergring Nordschleife. Have you ever watched races on those tracks before? Messiahjammer 95 VLV is currently in position 13 and is 0.4 seconds behind Spark093 in position 12. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in position 9 and is trailing by 0.4 seconds behind R40 from Team Underdogs in position 8. Meanwhile, LV1NNY is currently in position 12 and is only 0.1 seconds behind Spark093 in position 11. And, once again, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in the mix, trailing by 0.5 seconds behind R40 from Team Underdogs in position 8. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 15th position and is behind Feds in 14th place by 0.4 seconds. Peking Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 16th position, just 0.4 seconds ahead of Obelixamarks, who is in 17th place. 10K Manine 70 for driving a McLaren F1 GTR is in 10th position and is trailing Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 9th position by 0.5 seconds. Finally, Peking Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 17th position but only 0.1 seconds behind Obelixamarks, who is in 16th place. We're seeing some close competition here today. Currently, 10K Manine 704 is in 10th position, trailing behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings, who is in 9th. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 15th place, just half a second behind Feds in 14th. Meanwhile, LV1NNY is headed into the pits in 13th place. Finally, in 3rd place, we have MD162 from Team MD Racing, who is only 4/10ths behind Shahashi in 2nd place. We have 10K704 in position 10, trying to close the gap of 0.4 seconds to Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings in 9th place. LV1NNY just exited the pits in 26th position. MD162 from Team MD Racing is doing well in 3rd place, trailing Shahashi by only 0.5 seconds. We also have Masayajima 95 VLV in 12th position, chasing after GT500 in 11th place. Those are the current standings, and we'll see how it plays out. We have C311 in position 4, trailing MD162 from Team MD Racing in position 3. Also, 10K704 is in position 10, and is half a second behind Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings in position 9. Plume Up from Team MD Racing has just entered the pits and is currently in position 5. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing driving a McLaren F1 is in position 3, and is half a second behind Shahashi in position 2, while 10K704 is in the 9th position, and is trailing Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings by 0.3 of a second. Plume Up from Team MD Racing lost position 14 to Obelix Max. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in position 3, trailing Shahashi in position 2 by 0.3. Z311 is in position 4, trailing MD162 from Team MD Racing in position 3 by 0.5. 10K704 is currently in 9th position with the best lap time of 1:06.0 for 5, which is 1.6 for 3 seconds off the fastest lap. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in position 3, trailing Shahashi in position 2 by 0.4. Finally, 10K704 is in 9th position. We just saw multiple drivers entering and exiting the pits for refueling and tire changes. McGrogan is currently in 28th position. D-Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering entered the pits in 5th position and is now in 28th position. Rafael from Team Blast just exited the pits and is now in 3rd position. Grants entered the pits while in 7th position and is currently holding onto 9th position. We've just seen several drivers exit the pits, including Wafflecopters in 27th, D-Factor in 15th, McGrogan in 28th, GT500 in 19th, and Grants in 21st. Currently, Z311 is holding onto the 2nd position. Pikin Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 10th place, while Shahashi was in the lead with Rafael from Team Blast right behind by 0.2 seconds. Shahashi has already made a pit stop while Z311 is currently making a pit stop. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs is holding strong in 4th place and has also made a pit stop. Pepot, Luke Runs, and Masayajima 95 VLV have all entered and exited the pits while 10K704 has just finished his pit stop and is now in position 7. Lacroix from Team Blast and Deplorably are currently in positions 14 and 15 respectively. That's it for now, let's see what happens next. Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings dropped down to 12th place and lost it to Obelixamax. Meanwhile, Tuviger En Tanga 01 is entering the pits while currently in 25th place, and Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing is exiting the pits in 19th position. We also have Luke Runs from Team Bug leaving the pits in 20th place and Peput exiting in 21st position. That's the current state of the race. Piking Joya said, "How many pits so far?" There have been several pit stops so far, but I don't know exactly how many. However, it looks like most of the drivers are managing their fuel and tires pretty well since there haven't been many stops lately. R40 from Team Underdogs is in 15th place, followed closely by Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports. Tuviger En Tanga 01 just exited the pits and is in position 25. Luke Runs from Team Bug is in 20th place, trailing Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing who holds the 19th spot. That's the current state of the race. We're currently seeing Luke Runs from Team Bug in 20th place, trailing behind Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing who is in 19th. Feds is holding strong in 16th position, closely tailing behind Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 15th. That's the current situation on the track. Luke Runs from Team Bug is currently in 20th position, driving a Bugatti and trailing Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing by half a second in 19th. Feds is in 16th place, just behind Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.2 of a second. Lastly, Wafflecuptert is currently in 27th position, trailing Tuviger En Tanga 01 by half a second in 26th. Wipe said, "To get a response you need to end with, 'Oh, I'm sorry about that.' What would you like to know about the race?" Feds from Team Feds is currently in 16th place and trailing behind Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports who is in position 15. Luke Runs from Team Bug is currently in 20th place and closely following behind Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing in position 19. On the other hand, MD162 from Team MD Racing has made it to position 4 and is only 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi who currently occupies position 3. These are all the updates for now. Stay tuned for more action on the racing simulator. Piking Joya said, "Amy, who has the fastest lap?" Currently, the driver R. Raphael has the fastest lap. Scoff8CE said, "Hey Amy, are you able to read this letter?" Of course I can read that letter, Scoff8CE. Is there anything you'd like me to do with it? R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 14th position, trailing Neo-Texum from Team Navgum Kings in position 13 by 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 4th position driving a McLaren F1, closely following Shahashi in position 3 by 0.3 seconds. Later on, MD162 driving AF1 GTR is still in position 4, but now 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in position 3. R40 from Team Underdogs is in position 14 chasing Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings who is in position 13. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in position 4, trying to catch up to Shahashi in position 3. 10K Manine 704 is in position 7 behind Lee Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering who is in position 6. Lastly, Shahashi is currently in position 3, with Plume Up from Team MD Racing just ahead of them in position 2. We have Messiah Jammer 95 VLV trailing behind Pack 093 by 0.3 seconds, with a 0.7 second advantage from the last lap. We also have MD162 from Team MD Racing chasing Shahashi by 0.5 seconds in 4th place. Shahashi, currently in 3rd place, is 0.3 seconds away from Plume Up from Team MD Racing in 2nd place. Obalixamarx is currently 12th and trailing LV1NNY in position 11 by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing is 4th, with a gap of only 0.3 seconds behind Plume Up from Team MD Racing in 3rd position. Messiah Jammer 95 VLV trails Pack 093 in 8th position by 0.4 seconds, and MD162 from Team MD Racing is in 4th position, only 0.5 seconds behind Plume Up from Team MD Racing in 3rd place. Currently on the track we have MD162 from Team MD Racing in position 4, followed closely by Z311 driving a McLaren F1 in position 5. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is not far behind in position for driving a Ferrari. And over in position 17, Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic has a best lap time of 1:06.212 and is 1.810 seconds off the fastest lap. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is currently holding 4th place, driving a Ferrari, and leading Z311 by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic is trailing Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.4 seconds in 17th position. That's the current situation on the racetrack. We have Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic chasing Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports for position 16. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is currently in 5th place with the 2nd best lap time, but has lost position to Z311. And finally, Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is currently in 9th place and trails Pack 093 by 0.4 seconds in 8th place. Currently MD162 from Team MD Racing is in position 3, with Z311 only 0.3 seconds behind in position 4. Plume Up from Team MD Racing is also close behind in position 5, trailing Z311 by a mere 0.5 seconds. It's going to be interesting to see if any of these drivers can make a move and shake up the current positions. Currently Z311 is in 4th position and is 0.5 seconds behind MD162 from Team MD Racing in position 3. However, Plume Up from Team MD Racing is putting up a good fight and has passed Z311 for position 4, pushing Z311 just 0.1 seconds ahead of Plume Up. Spark 093 just passed Messiah 95 VLV for position 8, while Z311 is currently in 4th place and trailing MD162 from Team MD Racing in 3rd. Meanwhile, Plume Up from Team MD Racing is in 5th place, with D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering in 6th place but making up ground with a 4.3 second faster lap time. Currently, Z311 is in 4th position, with MD162 from Team MD Racing just ahead in 3rd. Meanwhile, D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is in 5th place, closely followed by Plume Up from Team MD Racing in 6th. Notably, Messiah 95 VLV is driving a McLaren F1 and in 9th position, with Spark 093 just ahead in 8th. And that's where we stand at the moment. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in position 14, having lost position 13 to Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings. Neo Texan is now in position 13, 0.4 seconds ahead of R40. Meanwhile, D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is currently in 5th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Z311 in 4th position. Lastly, R40 from Team Underdogs is currently battling with Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings, with the latter being in position 13 and R40 in position 14. Currently Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is in 13th position and is 0.3 seconds behind Obelixamarx in 12th position. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 14th position, only 0.3 seconds behind Neo Texan in 13th position. Meanwhile, D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering occupies the 5th position, trailing 0.5 seconds behind Z311 who's in 4th place. And Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is still in the 13th position and is 0.4 seconds behind Obelixamarx in 12th position. We have R40 from Team Underdogs currently in 14th position, trailing Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 13th place by 0.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Grants is sitting in 10th place, 0.5 seconds behind Messiah 95 VLV in 9th place. and D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is making a move, currently in 4th place and closing in on MD162 from Team MD Racing, who is in 3rd place by 0.4 seconds. Caymanine 704 is currently in 8th position and trailing GT500 by 0.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Grants is in 9th position and falling behind Caymanine 704 by 0.4 seconds. On the other hand, D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is in 4th position and is catching up to MD162 from Team MD Racing in 3rd position by 0.5 seconds. In the last lap, D Factor was 1.6 seconds faster. Finally, GT500 is currently in 8th position and leading Grants by 0.1 seconds. Currently, MD162 is in 4th place and trailing behind D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering by 0.5 seconds. Grants is in 8th place and just over a second slower than the fastest lap time. They recently passed Caymanine 704 for 7th place. Meanwhile, Masayajima 95 VLV and GT500 are battling it out for the 9th and 10th positions, with only 0.3 seconds separating them. We have GT500 currently in 9th position, with a best lap of 1:06.190, which is 1.788 of the fastest lap. Right behind them is Caymanine 704 in 10th position, just 0.2 seconds behind. Moving further down the pack, we have Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings in 13th position, ahead of R40 from Team Underdogs in 14th position by 0.5 seconds. And finally, Masayajima 95 VLV is currently in 10th position, 0.4 seconds behind GT500. That's it for now. Currently we have Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings in position 12, with Obelixamarx in position 11 just ahead by 0.5 seconds. LV1NNY is currently in position 13, but entering the pits, and R40 from Team Underdogs is behind by 0.1 seconds in position 14. Meanwhile, Caymanine 704 is trailing GT500 by 0.3 seconds, currently in position 9. And speaking of Obelixamarx, they are also behind Masayajima 95 VLV by 0.5 seconds in position 10. Lastly, Caymanine 704 is also behind GT500 by 0.1 seconds in position. LV1NNY just exited the pits in position 18, while Masayajima 95 VLV is currently in position 10, and Obelixamarx is in position 11 about 0.4 seconds behind. Masayajima 95 VLV is holding off Obelixamarx, who was 0.6 seconds faster last lap. Obelixamarx driving a Lamborghini and is currently in 11th place. Currently D Factor from Team Triple BOOP Engineering is in position 3 and is trailing behind Shahashi in position 2 by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Obelixamarx is in 11th position and is 0.5 seconds behind Masayajima 95 VLV in position 10. Z311 is holding onto 5th position and is only 0.3 seconds behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in 4th place. Masayajima 95 VLV is currently in 10th place, with Obelixamarx right behind them in 11th. Additionally, Masayajima 95 VLV is trailing 10K Manin 704 in 9th place, while Obelixamarx is still trying to catch up to Masayajima 95 VLV. That's the current situation on the track. Joyman 00 from Team Uner Motorsports is currently in 15th position, just half a second behind Feds in 14th. Z311 is currently in 5th place, also half a second behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in 4th. And we have Masayajima 95 VLV driving AF1 GTR and holding onto the 10th spot, with a 0.3 second lead over Obelixamarx in 11th. Exciting developments on the track. Currently Obelixamarx is in 11th position and is closely trailing behind Masayajima 95 VLV, who is in 10th place. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is sitting in 12th position, just ahead of R40 from Team Underdogs in 13th place. Obelixamarx is also ahead of Neo Texan, while R40 is just slightly behind Neo Texan. As of now, Masayajima 95 VLV is in position 10 and is trailing 10K Manin 704 in position 9 by 0.4 seconds. Obelixamarx is currently in 11th position and is 0.4 seconds ahead of Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 12th. Plume Up from Team MD Racing has just entered the pits while in 6th position. Finally, Masayajima 95 VLV is currently holding onto 10th position, but only just, as they are 0.4 seconds ahead of Obelixamarx in 11th. Obelixamarx is currently in 10th place and trailing behind Masayajima 95 VLV, who's in position 9. Meanwhile, Plume Up from Team MD Racing just exited the pits at position 16. In the 12th position, R40 from Team Underdogs is hot on the heels of Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings, who's holding onto the 11th position. And finally, we have Masayajima 95 VLV sitting comfortably at position 9 with a best lap time of 1:06.064, but still 1.662 seconds off the fastest lap. Obelixamarx is currently in 10th place and is chasing after Masayajima 95 VLV, who is in the 9th position. Meanwhile, Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is just ahead of R40 from Team Underdogs in positions 11 and 12, respectively. R40 is currently in 12th place, trailing behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 11th. Meanwhile, Masayajima 95 VLV is in 9th position with a slight lead of 0.3 over Obelixamarx in 10th. And finally, Feds is currently in 12th place just behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 11th. Obalixamax just entered the pits while currently in 15th position. We also have Feds moving up to 11th place and Messiahjammer 95 VLV currently sitting in 9th place. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is holding onto the 11th position, closely followed by R40 from Team Underdogs in 12th place. We have Pikeen Joyer from Team Black Magic currently in 14th place, trailing Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in position 13 by 0.5. Meanwhile, Feds is driving AF1 GTR and holding down the 10th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Messiahjammer 95 VLV in position 9. In first place, we have our Raphael from Team Blast leading the pack. Dovdad from Team Eco Racing is currently sitting in 19th place, but is up 0.9 seconds on LV1NNY who's in 20th place and was 0.6 seconds faster than Dovdad last lap. McGrogan just exited the pits and is currently in position 28. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing is doing well in 4th place, followed by Messiahjammer 95 VLV in 9th position. Speaking of Messiahjammer 95 VLV, they are currently 0.3 seconds ahead of Feds in 10th position. Finally, Grenz is entering the pits and is currently in 5th place. We have Dovdad from Team Eco Racing holding onto position 19, currently ahead of Deplorableeple in position 20. MD162 from Team MD Racing just exited the pits and is now in position 6, trailing behind 10K Manine 704 in position 5. Grenz just came out of the pits and is currently in position 15. LV1NNY is chasing after Deplorableeple, trailing behind by 0.5 seconds. And finally, Chpak093 just exited the pits and is in position 17. That's the update so far. $10K Manine 70 for just past MD162 from Team MD Racing for 5th place, with a gap of 0.3 seconds between them. $10K Manine 704 was also 2.1 seconds faster than MD162 on the last lap. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 10th position, 0.4 seconds ahead of Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in 11th position. Pikeen Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 12th position, trailing behind Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports by 0.3 seconds. Lastly, MD162 from Team MD Racing driving a McLaren F1 is currently in 6th position, 0. Messiahjammer 95 VLV has just entered the pits from 8th position, while Z311 has just left the pits and is now in 5th position. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports and Pikeen Joyer from Team Black Magic have also entered the pits, with positions 11 and 13 respectively. Meanwhile, Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings is still holding on to 7th position, and Peput is currently in 16th position. A few drivers have been entering and exiting the pits. Deplorableeple is currently in 19th position and just entered the pits, while Cedric from Team MD Racing has exited the pits and is now in 14th position. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is also back on the track after exiting the pits in 16th position. Meanwhile, R40 from Team Underdogs has also exited the pits and is currently in 17th position. Lastly, Peput has just left the pits and is now in 18th position. Luke Runs from Team Bug and Hugged03 from Team Navgum Kings have just exited the pits and are now in positions 23 and 24 respectively. Obalixamarx is currently sitting in 9th place, while LV1NNY is trying to catch up to Cedric from Team MD Racing in position 14. Finally, Tuviger En Tanga 01 has just exited the pits and is in position 26. R40 from Team Underdogs is currently in 17th position and is 0.3 seconds behind Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports in the 16th position. Obalixamarx is holding strong at the 9th position with a best lap time of 1:05.675, which is only 1.273 seconds off the fastest lap time. Meanwhile, Joyman00 is trying to catch up to R40 and is trailing by just half a second. And finally, Obalixamarx is at 9th position, trying to overtake Jback093 who is in the 8th position, trailing by just 0.4 seconds. Obalixamarx is in 9th place, trailing Jback093 in position 8 by 0.2 seconds. LV1NNY is currently in 15th place, just 0.2 seconds behind Cedric from Team MD Racing in position 14. Last lap, LV1NNY made a significant leap and was 28.7 seconds faster. MD162 from Team MD Racing is in 4th place, but is currently 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in position 3. Finally, Deplorableeple is driving a McLaren F1 GTR and is currently in position 21, 0.4 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast, who holds position 20. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 4th position and trying to catch up to Shahashi in 3rd place. Meanwhile, LV1NNY is currently in 15th, trailing behind Cedric from Team MD Racing who is in 14th place. This race is really heating up. Currently, Masayajima 95 VLV is driving a McLaren F1 and is in position 11, behind 10K Manine 704 in position 10 by 0.4. On the other hand, Shahashi is currently in position for driving a McLaren F1 GTR and was able to overtake MD162 from Team MD Racing for the 3rd position. That's the quick recap for now. Currently, MD162 from Team MD Racing is in 4th place and trailing behind Shahashi in 3rd position by 0.3. Z311 is in 5th place and not far behind in 4th place, trailing by only 0.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Masayajima 95 VLV is in 11th place, trailing Tenkei Manin 704 in 10th place by 0.5 seconds. Currently on the track we have Paikin Joyer from Team Black Magic driving a McLaren F1 and sitting in the 13th position, trailing 0.5 seconds behind Feds in 12th. Masayajima 95 VLV is not far behind in 11th place, trailing 0.4 seconds behind Tenkei Manin 704 in 10th. And over in 4th place, we have MD162 from Team MD Racing, who is also trailing 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in 3rd. Exciting to see the AI drivers pushing themselves to the limit out there. We have Masayajima 95 VLV currently in 11th place, trailing behind Tenkei Manin 704 who is in position 10 by 0.3 seconds. On the other hand, MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently placed 4th, and is 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in 3rd position. That's all for now. We have Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports trailing behind Sidriq from Team MD Racing by 0.4 and currently in position 16. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing is sitting in 4th place and is 0.5 behind Shahashi in 3rd position. Z311 is in 5th place and is just 0.3 seconds behind MD162 from Team MD Racing who's in 4th. Lastly, we have Masayajima 95 VLV who's in 11th place, trailing behind Tenkei Manin 704 who's currently in 10th by 0.5 seconds. Sidriq is currently in position 17, with a gap of 0.3 seconds behind LV1NNY who is in position 16. Masayajima 95 VLV is currently in position 11, and is only 0.3 seconds behind Tenkei Manin 704 who is in position 10. Feds is in position 12 with just a 0.4 second gap behind Masayajima 95 VLV who is currently in position 11 driving a McLaren F1. We have Z311 in 5th place, trailing behind MD162 from Team MD Racing by 0.4 seconds. At the same time, Masayajima 95 VLV is in 11th place and trying to catch up to Tenkei Manin 704, who is in 10th place. These are the current standings in the race. Feds is currently in 12th place, trailing by 0.3 seconds behind Masayajima 95 VLV who is in 11th position. Meanwhile, Tenkei Manin 704 sits in 10th place and is chasing Jpak 093, who is in 9th position with a 0.4 second gap between them. Additionally, MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 4th place, just 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in 3rd position. Pikin Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 13th place and just 0.5 seconds behind Feds, who's currently 12th. MD162 from Team MD Racing is holding onto 4th place, but trailing by only 0.4 seconds behind Shahashi in 3rd position. Meanwhile, Chpak093 is currently in the 10th position with a 0.3 seconds gap behind 10Kmanin704, who's 9th. Lastly, MD162 from Team MD Racing is still in 4th place with a 0.5 seconds gap behind Shahashi in 3rd position. We have MD162 from Team MD Racing driving a McLaren F1 and currently holding the 4th position, 0.5 behind Shahashi in position 3. 10Kmanin704 is currently in position 10 but managed to overtake Chpak093, who is now behind by 0.4 seconds. And that's where we stand right now. Grens is in 7th position, while Chpak093 is in 10th and about 0.3 seconds behind 10Kmanin704, who is in 9th place. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently sitting in 4th and 0.5 seconds behind Shahashi in 3rd position. And finally, Musayajima95 VLV is in 12th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Feds, who is in 11th position. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 4th place, trailing behind Shahashi of position 3 by 0.3 seconds. Pikin Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 13th place, being 0.4 seconds ahead of her 40 from Team Underdogs at position 14. Furthermore, Musayajima95 VLV is currently in the 12th place, lagging behind Feds in 11th position by 0.4 seconds. MD162 from Team MD Racing is currently in 4th place and closely trailing behind Shahashi in position 3. Meanwhile, Musayajima95 VLV is lagging behind in 12th place and trying to catch up to Feds in position 11. Also, Chpak093 is currently in 10th place and trying to narrow the gap with 10Kmanin704 in position 9. Pikin Joyer from Team Black Magic is currently in 13th place, trailing behind Musayajima95 VLV in 12th place by a margin of 0.4 seconds. LV1NNY just exited the pits and is placed in 19th position. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing is in 4th place, closely following Shahashi in 3rd place with a gap of only 0.3 seconds. That's the current situation on the track. Chpak093 is currently in position 10, trailing 10Kmanin704 in position 9 by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, MD162 from Team MD Racing is holding strong at 4th place and is only 0.3 seconds behind Shahashi in position 3. However, Sidriq from the same team has slipped down to position 17, trailing Pepot in position 16 by 0.4 seconds. And just now, Sidriq lost the 17th position to Neo Texum from Team Navgum Kings. Finally, Shahashi remains in 4th position, with MD162 from Team MD Racing following closely behind by 0.3 seconds. R40 from Team Underdogs is in 14th place, just behind Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic in 13th. Shahashi is currently in 4th position, trailing behind MD162 from Team MD Racing in 3rd place. Z311 is right behind Shahashi in 5th place, and Joyman00 from Team Uner Motorsports is currently in 15th place, just behind R40 from Team Underdogs. Z311 is currently sitting in 5th place, driving a McLaren F1 and trailing Shahashi in position for by just half a second. Over at the pits, Deplorably Pull has just entered and exited the pit lane, currently holding the 28th position. Joyman00 from Team Uner Motorsports is also in the mix, currently chasing down R40 from Team Underdogs in position 14. And that's where we stand at the moment. Currently Joyman00 from Team Uner Motorsports is in position 15, trailing behind R40 from Team Underdogs in position 14. Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings is in position 17, and is also trailing behind Peput in position 16. Meanwhile, Messiah Jammer 95 VLV in a McLaren F1 GTR is holding the 12th position, and is only 0.9 seconds behind Feds in position 11. These are the current standings in the race. We have Neo Texum from Team Nafgum Kings at position 17, trailing behind Peput in position 16 by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Shahashi is currently in 4th position, closely following MD162 from Team MD Racing in 3rd place. Lastly, Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is holding onto 12th position but is only 0.5 seconds behind Feds in position 11. Currently, Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is in 12th place and is trailing Feds, who is in 11th place by 0.5 seconds. Shahashi is currently in 4th place and is chasing MD162 from Team MD Racing, who is in 3rd place by 0.7 seconds. On the other hand, Plumeup from Team MD Racing has just entered the pits while in 6th place. And to wrap it up, Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is still battling to improve their position on the leaderboard. We have Plumeup from Team MD Racing currently in position 7 driving a Ferrari and just exiting the pits. Messiah Gamer 95 VLV is in 12th position, trailing behind Feds in 11th position by 0.4 seconds. In position 5, we have Z311, who is 0.5 seconds behind Shahashi in 4th position. It's worth noting that Z311 had a faster lap time than Shahashi in the previous lap by 1.8 seconds. Lastly, Massage Gamer 95 VLV is still in 12th position, 0.5 seconds behind Feds in 11th place. Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic is holding position 13, with a slight lead over a 40 from Team Underdogs in 14th. Messiah Jimmer 95 Viv in the McLaren F1 is currently battling for 12th place, trailing Feds in 11th by 0.4 seconds. And of course, R. Raphael from Team Blast is leading the pack. Exciting stuff. Right now we have Messiah Jammer 95 VLV in position 12 driving a McLaren F1 and is currently 0.3 ahead of Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic in position 13. On the other hand, Wafflecupters is currently in 23rd position, 0.4 behind Luke Runs from Team Bug in position 22. Last lap, Wafflecupter was 0.5 faster. And just a few moments ago, Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is still holding onto position 12 but with a lead of 0.1 ahead of Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic. Shahashi is currently in 4th place with a best lap time of 1:05.226, only 0.84 seconds off the fastest lap. Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is holding position 12 and is 0.3 seconds ahead of Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic in position 13. Shahashi is trailing behind MD 162 from Team MD Racing in position 3 by just 0.3 seconds. R40 from Team Underdogs lost 14th place to Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports and is now 0.3 seconds behind Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic. Oberleixemarks is in the pits and is currently in 9th place. Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is currently in 12th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Feds in 11th. Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic is in 13th position and is just 0.4 seconds behind Messiah Jammer 95 VLV. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently driving a McLaren F1 and is in 13th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic. Oberleixemarks just exited the pits and is currently in position 16. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is driving a McLaren F1 in position 13 and is trailing Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic in position 12 by half a second. Luke Runs from Team Bug is in position 23 and is trailing Duff Dad from Team Eco Racing in position 22 by 0.3 seconds. Messiah Jammer 95 VLV is in position 11 and is trailing Feds in position 10 by 0.3 seconds. Lastly, Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is in position 13 and is trailing Piking Joyer from Team Black Magic in position 12 by We just witnessed an intense race with artificial intelligence-driven cars on the simulator. The drivers from Team Underdogs and Team Blast did quite well, with R40 finishing in position 18 and Lacroix in